When I first saw the space with my client, it was very old, it was very dated, it was very closed off. So the kitchen was completely separated from everything else, all walled up. All the spaces were really dark and tight. We walked through the space. We talked about what they wanted to get out of the space. This project was less about the decoration because my clients actually had a lot of their own stuff. It was more about creating an open space for them, creating a space that worked functionally for them. And we basically just gutted the whole thing and started fresh with all new millwork and redesigned and reimagined how the space looked. My favorite room in the whole space is the big great room. We took down 2 walls in the kitchen. We opened it up with a huge peninsula that gives them a ton of counter space. Most clients want to have the countertop height where they sit and where they do their tasks at the same height. And this client wanted it to function more as a seating area at a lower level. So we actually brought the seating area down lower, which creates a really nice contrast with the white lacquer and the gray countertop. We also put in a backsplash slab, which is a porcelain backsplash. So it is not actually a marble backsplash that you would never be able to tell. So because the space is totally open, we wanted to make sure that there was a relationship between the millwork in the family room as well as what was going on in the kitchen. So in order to do that, we repeated the high gloss lacquer finish on the millwork in the family room. And we also added a little bit of a wood ledge to the bottom there. And that actually ties in really nicely to the wood that we used on the archway in the dining area. My client has a massive, extensive collection of coffee table and pop-up books. Actually, what you see is the edited version to what she had. I wanted to create a statement out of the books and how they're presented. I saw a version of that bookcase that was a small section, and I decided to run that bookcase all the way around so that really the only thing that you're doing in that room is looking at the bookcase. In the master ensuite, we chose a marble gray stone, which gives the background color gray with a beautiful streak of white running through it. And that white allowed the space to be really modern, but not too stark, and fresh and cool and interesting. We had a little bit more fun with the powder room. It's a little bit of a different color palette than the rest of the space. It was inspired by a Zen photograph that my clients loved. So we wanted to create elements of the rocky sort of pathway that you might see walking into a Zen spa. The idea of the grass cloth on the walls, again, was part of creating that texture, creating that Zen environment. So this is a massive transformation. This went from a very dated condo that probably was not touched from when it was put up to being a very warm, open, inviting space. My clients love it. I love it. Every time I come in here, I'm just so happy with how it all turned out.